Lord Jesus, I come before you with a heart that knows its own limits. I do not come pretending to be strong, complete, or self-sufficient. I come as I am, fully aware that without you, I fall apart in ways no one else can see. I confess with honesty and humility that I cannot live without you. Not for a moment, not for a breath, not for a single step. My life only makes sense because you are in it. My soul only stays alive because your presence surrounds it. When I move away from you, even unknowingly, something inside me begins to decay. I recognize today that you are not an addition to my life. You are the foundation of it. Lord, you know my thoughts before I speak them. You know the silent battles I fight, the questions I carry, and the fears I try to hide behind faith-filled words. You know the moments when I smile outwardly while my heart feels heavy inwardly. You know the nights when sleep escapes me because my mind will not rest. In all of this, I acknowledge that without you, I am empty. Without you, I am directionless. Without you, I am vulnerable to my own weakness. I need you more than I need understanding. I need you more than I need solutions. I need you more than I need strength itself. Lord, I admit that there have been times when I tried to live as though I could manage without you. I relied on experience. I trusted my own reasoning. I leaned on human wisdom. But every time I stepped into self-dependence, I felt the weight of it crush me. My heart grew restless. My spirit felt dry. My prayers became mechanical. Forgive me for the moments when I treated your presence casually. Forgive me for the times I prayed out of habit instead of hunger. Forgive me for the seasons when I asked for your help, but not for your nearness. Today, I do not ask you merely to fix things. I ask you to stay with me. I do not ask you only for blessings. I ask you for yourself. I do not want a life where you are present only in emergencies. I want a life where your presence defines every moment. I want to walk with you when things are clear and when things are confusing. I want to depend on you when I feel strong and when I feel weak. I want my heart to remain aware that every good thing in my life flows from you. Lord, your word reminds me that you are the source of life. John 1 verse 4 says that in you was life, and that life was the light of all mankind. I acknowledge that when I drift from you, I drift from life itself. I do not want to live in darkness disguised as independence. I want your light to remain active within me, guiding my steps, correcting my heart, and revealing truth even when truth is uncomfortable. I give you permission to be my light, even when it exposes areas I would rather hide. Lord, I confess that my soul was never designed to live without you. No success can replace you. No relationship can substitute for you. No achievement can satisfy what only you were meant to fill. I have felt that emptiness before. I have tried to silence it with busyness, distractions, and temporary comforts. But nothing worked, because my soul recognizes its creator. My spirit knows where it belongs. It belongs with you. It was formed for you. It rests only in you. I surrender my need to control everything. I surrender my need to understand everything. I surrender my need to appear strong in front of others. I lay down the pressure I put on myself to be perfect, to be consistent, to always have answers. I acknowledge that I am human, limited, and fragile. But you, Lord, are eternal, faithful, and unchanging. Psalm 73 verse 26 reminds me that my flesh and my heart may fail, but you are the strength of my heart and my portion forever. I hold on to this truth today. When I fail, you remain strong. When I am unstable, you remain steady. Lord, I need you in my thoughts. My mind wanders easily. Anxiety creeps in quietly. Fear disguises itself as wisdom. I ask you to take authority over my thought life. Without you, my mind becomes a battlefield. With you, my mind becomes a place of peace. Teach me to lean on you when thoughts overwhelm me. Teach me to bring every concern to you instead of carrying it alone. I acknowledge that peace does not come from having everything under control. It comes from knowing you are in control. I need you in my emotions, Lord. There are days when emotions rise higher than faith. There are moments when disappointment feels heavier than hope. There are seasons when joy feels distant and tears feel familiar. I do not want to suppress these emotions or pretend they do not exist. I bring them to you honestly. Heal what is wounded, strengthen what is weak, calm what is restless. I cannot regulate my own heart without you. Proverbs 3, verses 5-6 teaches me to trust you with all my heart and not lean on my own understanding. I choose to trust you even when my emotions resist. Lord, I need you in my decisions. My choices shape my future, and without your wisdom, I can easily walk in the wrong direction. Guide my steps when I am unsure. Restrain me when I am impulsive. Slow me down when I rush ahead of you. Give me discernment to recognize what is from you and what is not. I do not want to make decisions that look right, but lead me away from your will. I declare that my life belongs to you, and therefore my decisions must align with you. I need you in my weaknesses, Lord. There are patterns I struggle to break, habits I fight against, and areas where I feel stuck. Without you, I repeat cycles I want to escape. With you, transformation becomes possible. I do not ask you to overlook my weakness. I ask you to meet me in it. Your word says in 2 Corinthians 12, verse 9, that your grace is sufficient and your power is made perfect in weakness. I hold on to that promise. I allow my weakness to become a place where your strength is displayed. Lord, I need you in my silence. Teach me how to sit with you without rushing, without striving, without filling the space with noise. Teach me how to listen. Teach me how to rest in your presence. I confess that sometimes I am uncomfortable with silence because it reveals what I try to ignore. But I choose to stay. I choose to remain. I choose to let your presence do its quiet work within me. I need you in my calling, Lord. I do not want to fulfill purpose without intimacy. I do not want to serve you without knowing you deeply. Protect me from doing things for you while drifting away from you. Let my work flow from relationship, not obligation. Let my obedience be fueled by love, not fear. Remind me that fruitfulness without you is impossible. John 15, verse 5 tells me that apart from you, I can do nothing. I accept that truth fully today. Lord, I need you in my relationships. Without you, I love selfishly, forgive slowly, and judge quickly. With you, I learn patience, compassion, and grace. Heal any hardness in my heart. Remove resentment I may be carrying. Teach me how to love others from a place of security in you, not from a place of need or fear. I acknowledge that when you are central in my life, my relationships reflect your character. I need you in my future, Lord. I do not know what tomorrow holds, but I know you are already there. Without you, the future feels uncertain and intimidating. With you, it becomes hopeful. I surrender my plans, expectations, and timelines to you. I trust that you are leading me, even when I cannot see the path clearly. Jeremiah 29, verse 11 reminds me that you have plans for my good, plans filled with hope. I choose to believe that, even when circumstances challenge my faith. Lord, I need you in my failures. When I fall short, when I disappoint myself, when guilt tries to define me, remind me that your mercy is greater than my mistakes. Without you, shame isolates me. With you, grace restores me. I refuse to live under condemnation. I accept your forgiveness. I accept your patience. I accept that you are not surprised by my imperfections. Today, I declare with clarity and conviction that I cannot live without you. I do not want to live without you. I do not want a version of life where you are distant or optional. I want a life saturated with your presence, shaped by your truth, and sustained by your love. Be my breath, Lord. Be my anchor. Be my constant companion. I give you my dependence willingly, not out of fear, but out of love. I remain here in your presence, acknowledging that this prayer is not the end. It is the posture of my life. I stay surrendered. I stay aware. I stay dependent. Because without you, I am nothing. But with you, I am fully alive. Lord, you are not only important to me, you are essential. When I wake up, it is your mercy that greets me before my thoughts do. When I walk through my day, it is your grace that carries me even when I am unaware of it. When I lie down at night, it is your faithfulness that keeps my heart beating while my mind rests. I confess that my life is completely dependent on you, even on the days I forget to acknowledge it. Forgive me for the times I moved through life mechanically, forgetting that you are the one who sustains every moment. Lord, I bring before you my inner life, the place no one else sees. I bring my motives, my intentions, my hidden desires, and my unspoken fears. Without you, my heart easily becomes divided. Without you, I begin to seek affirmation from people instead of identity from you. Cleanse my heart, Lord. Align my desires with yours. Let my greatest hunger be for your presence, not for validation, recognition, or approval. I want you to be the loudest voice shaping who I am. I acknowledge that you are the source of my identity. I am not defined by my past, my failures, or my achievements. I am defined by the fact that I belong to you. Without you, I forget who I am and begin to measure myself by standards that exhaust me. With you, I remember that I am loved, chosen, and sustained by grace. I ask you to root my identity deeply in you so that nothing external can shake it. Lord, I need you in my waiting seasons. There are times when prayers seem unanswered, doors remain closed, and silence stretches longer than I expected. In those moments, I confess that impatience rises and doubt tries to whisper lies. But today, I choose to trust you even in the waiting. I choose to believe that silence does not mean absence. Isaiah 40, verse 31, reminds me that those who trust in you will find new strength. I hold on to that promise when my strength feels depleted. I need you in my suffering, Lord. There are pains that words cannot explain, and losses that time has not healed yet. I do not pretend that everything is fine when it is not. I bring my pain to you honestly. Without you, suffering hardens my heart. With you, suffering refines me. Comfort me where I am hurting. Hold me where I feel broken. Teach me how to trust you even when I do not understand what you are allowing. Lord, I need you in my faith journey. There are days when my faith feels strong and days when it feels fragile. I do not want to pretend that faith is always loud and confident. Sometimes faith is simply choosing to stay, choosing to trust, choosing not to walk away. Strengthen my faith, not by removing every challenge, but by reminding me of your faithfulness in every challenge. Romans 8, verse 38 to 39, assures me that nothing can separate me from your love. I cling to that truth when doubts try to rise. I need you to guard my heart from pride. When things go well, when progress is visible, when success comes, remind me that it is your grace at work, not my ability alone. Keep me humble. Keep me aware that everything good in my life flows from you. Without you, success would empty me. With you, success becomes a testimony of your faithfulness. Teach me to celebrate without forgetting you. Lord, I need you to guard my heart from discouragement. When efforts seem unnoticed and progress feels slow, discouragement quietly tries to settle in. I ask you to lift my eyes above what I can see. Remind me that obedience matters even when results are not immediate. Galatians 6 verse 9 encourages me not to grow weary in doing good, because the harvest will come at the right time. I trust your timing, even when it tests my patience. I need you in my words, Lord. Without you, my words can wound instead of heal. Without you, my tongue can speak frustration instead of grace. Fill my mouth with words that reflect your heart. Teach me when to speak and when to remain silent. Let my words bring life, not destruction. Proverbs 18 verse 21 reminds me that life and death are in the power of the tongue. I surrender my speech to you. Lord, I need you in my spiritual hunger. I do not want to grow familiar with your presence in a way that dulls my sensitivity. Protect me from spiritual complacency. Stir my heart again when passion begins to fade. Rekindle my love for your word. Renew my desire for prayer. Let my relationship with you remain alive, growing, and intimate, not routine or mechanical. I need you to shape my character. Without you, I easily justify flaws instead of surrendering them. I ask you to mold me, even when it is uncomfortable. Remove anything in me that does not reflect you. Teach me patience when I want speed. Teach me gentleness when I want control. Teach me obedience when I want convenience. I surrender to your refining work, trusting that you are shaping me in love. Lord, I need you to be my security. The world shifts quickly, people change, and circumstances are unpredictable. Without you, insecurity takes over. With you, I am anchored. Psalm 62 verse 6 reminds me that you alone are my rock and my salvation. I choose to place my security in you, not in what I have or what I can control. I need you in my moments of temptation. There are times when weakness presents itself quietly and compromise seems small. Without you, I am vulnerable. With you, I have strength to resist. 1 Corinthians 10 verse 13 assures me that you always provide a way of escape. Help me to recognize that way and choose obedience even when it costs me comfort. Lord, I need you to teach me how to love you deeply, not out of fear, not out of obligation, but out of genuine affection and gratitude. Let my love for you grow beyond words into a lifestyle of surrender. Let my obedience flow from intimacy, not pressure. Let my devotion be sincere, not forced. I need you to remain close to me, Lord. I do not want a distant relationship with you. Draw me deeper. Teach me to recognize your voice among many distractions. Help me to prioritize your presence above everything else competing for my attention. I choose you again and again, not because I am afraid of life without you, but because I have tasted how good life is with you. Lord, I acknowledge that you are the reason my soul still hopes. There were moments when I felt close to giving up, moments when weariness sat heavy on my chest, and the future felt uncertain. In those moments, it was not my strength that carried me, it was your presence. You stayed when others could not. You spoke peace when my mind was loud. You gave me courage when fear tried to paralyze me. Without you, I would have collapsed under the weight of my own thoughts. With you, I found a quiet strength rising from within. Lord, I need you to be my daily reality, not just my spiritual idea. I do not want to think about you only during prayer or worship. I want to walk with you in ordinary moments. I want to sense you while working, resting, speaking, and even struggling. Teach me to live aware of you. Teach me to recognize your nearness in small things. Let my heart stay sensitive so that I never become comfortable living at a distance from you. I need you in my loneliness, Lord. There are times when, even surrounded by people, I feel unseen and unheard. In those moments, remind me that you see me fully. You know me deeply. Psalm 139 verse 1 tells me that you have searched me and you know me. When loneliness tries to convince me that I am forgotten, let your presence speak louder than those lies. Be my companion in quiet moments. Be my comfort when words are absent. Lord, I need you in my fears about the future. Sometimes uncertainty feels overwhelming. Questions rise about provision, purpose, direction, and timing. Without you, fear grows unchecked. With you, fear loses its power. I place my future into your hands again today. I trust that you are already working in what I cannot see. I trust that you are leading me even when the path is unclear. I surrender my anxiety to you and receive your peace in return. I need you in my obedience, Lord. There are times when obedience feels costly and inconvenient. There are moments when your way challenges my comfort and confronts my desires. Give me the grace to obey without hesitation. Help me trust that your will is always good, even when it stretches me. John 14 verse 23 reminds me that loving you is shown through obedience. I choose to love you not only with words, but with my choices. Lord, I need you to heal the places in me that still ache. There are memories that resurface unexpectedly. There are wounds that time alone did not heal. I invite you into those places again. Heal what I cannot heal myself. Restore what was broken. Redeem what was lost. I trust that you do not waste pain, and that you are able to bring beauty even from what hurt me deeply. I need you to guard my heart from bitterness. Disappointments, misunderstandings, and unmet expectations can quietly harden my spirit. Without you, resentment takes root. With you, forgiveness becomes possible. I release every offense I am holding on to. I let go of the need to be understood by everyone. I choose freedom over bitterness. Help me forgive as you have forgiven me. Lord, I need you to keep my heart soft. The world can make hearts defensive and guarded. Pain can make walls feel necessary. But I do not want to become closed off or hardened. Keep me tender, keep me teachable, keep me open to correction and growth. Ezekiel 36 verse 26 promises a new heart and a new spirit. I receive that promise again today. I need you in my worship, Lord. Let my worship never become routine. Let it remain real. Whether expressed through song, silence, tears, or surrender, let my worship come from love, not obligation. Teach me to worship you not only when things are good, but when life is heavy. Let my worship be a declaration that you are still worthy in every season. Lord, I need you in my spiritual battles. There are struggles that cannot be fought with logic or effort alone. Without you, I am vulnerable. With you, I stand firm. Ephesians 6 verse 10 reminds me to be strong in you and in your mighty power. I rely on your strength, not mine. I trust you to fight for me when battles rise that I cannot fight alone. I need you to renew my joy. There are times when joy feels distant and laughter feels forced. Restore the joy of walking with you. Let joy flow from knowing I am loved by you, not from circumstances. Psalm 16 verse 11 says that in your presence there is fullness of joy. I choose to remain in your presence so that joy can be restored. Lord, I need you to guide my steps daily. Do not let me walk ahead of you or lag behind you. Teach me to move at your pace. Teach me to pause when you ask me to wait, and to move when you ask me to step forward. I surrender my sense of timing to you. I trust that you know when and how to lead me. I need you to strengthen my faith in moments of silence. When prayers seem unanswered and progress feels slow, help me remain faithful. Teach me to trust you even when I do not feel you. Habakkuk 3, verse 17 to 18, reminds me that even when circumstances are empty, I can still rejoice in you. I choose to trust you beyond what I see. Lord, I need you to be the center of my life, not just a part of it. I realign my priorities today. I place you back at the center of my decisions, my desires, and my direction. Anything that has taken your place, I surrender it now. Anything that distracts me from you, I release it. You are worth more than anything I could hold on to. I need you to teach me how to rest. Without you, rest feels impossible because my mind never stops. With you, rest becomes safe. Teach me to trust you enough to rest. Teach me that rest is not laziness, but faith. I place my burdens at your feet and receive your peace. Lord, I need you every day of my life. I will never outgrow my need for you. I will never graduate from dependence on you. The more I grow, the more I realize that you are everything. You are my beginning and my end. You are my strength when I am weak. You are my peace when I am anxious. You are my hope when I feel discouraged. You are my life. I declare this again, not out of desperation, but out of love and truth. Lord, I cannot live without you. I choose you. I depend on you. I surrender to you. Let my life be a testimony of what it means to live fully dependent on you. I remain here, yielded, trusting, and alive in your presence. Amen.